Yo, this is Top Flight, and this is our first reaction to NF Hope. We've been on the NF journey right now. A lot of people are sending different songs. This is the next one we decided to check out. I think the last one we seen, that's the first time I told you I heard him switch the cadences up from how he was rhyming in the first two we seen. So I really like that last one that we had seen because he
Yeah.
switched those cadences out.
We haven't actually heard him in the last week, so I'm
Yeah.
excited to dive back in. Let's go.
Yeah, and definitely his visuals are always top notch. Let's
Super on point, Brandon.
check this out.
Yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul. Oh, 30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my album. My album. Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is tucking their tail between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit cause they'd rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can't do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
That was a crazy transition, that last little piece there.
Yeah, man, his videos, bro. His videos, bro. Like, I'm wondering, like, because as I said, we don't like to research a lot of the artists like deep, because then if you see something that's like, I guess, a news article or anything like that, and then it can contaminate how you view the art. And we're staying away from that. So a lot of the questions that we ask may seem dumb to some people, but we try to stay away from that and just look at the art. We don't want to know the artist, anything like that deeper, because I don't want to contaminate a view, you know what I'm saying, or pick a side or pick a bias and then just be like, oh, I love him or I hate him just because of something outside of the art. Inside this, the question now I want to ask people is he on like a label that's covering all this? Because this is...
That's a good question. I don't know. I've never heard of a label he's on, but I would assume by the level of his production that he's got
somebody has to, yes, because this is relentless. Because at first I was like, is this CGI? Then, or AI? But then, like, it wasn't because he's really at that spot.
Yeah. I went out to Cabo St. Lucas and took a boat ride on the ocean, and I almost thought that's where those rocks are at, but maybe not. There's like these famous rocks out there, but I don't know if that's it. I can't. He probably went somewhere even better, more exclusive, because
nobody was there.
Island. Yeah, no one was there. So
no one was there when he shot, and then the transitions and stuff like that are like seamless.
And his delivery's dope. He's on point. Like, he's got a different...
This cadence, now I'm like liking it more, because I told you, when we heard the first two songs, they had that Eminem cadence. And like, because Eminem's so famous and the style that he uses when other people do it, it bothers me. But then when people take it and like make their own like cadences, like, because he switched 3 cadences in this one so
and
far. Yeah, so far.
Yeah.
And he's going crazy right now. So with just the aesthetics, like his choice of aesthetics, as I said, are like top tier. His color preferences always seem to have the same darkness to him with the same tint, and it's just like top tier with his selection on these.
It's like battling internal demons at the same time, pushing people to follow your dreams and have hope, but like he's persevering through all of it. You know what I mean? Like,
let's keep this going.
Necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I'd never hit my bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did. Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window, questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted, that was in the shop. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of faith, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never evolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't have the will. You don't have the faith. You'll never be loved. You'll never be safe. Might as well give up. Not running away. You don't have the guts. You're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge. I'm taking the reins.
That's crazy. That's dope. I get it now, because I remember his last one. He's definitely battling his childhood trauma.
Yeah, with his father, the situation, because even with that older dude that was walking away on that last video.
Yeah. Or drowning, remember?
That one,
fire.
That one's reckless right there. And then the drop into the 30 years piece and everything like that is just, ugh. That was, man, that's the one right now for me. That's the one right now for me, man.
And at the end, he had the makeup, the Joker type style.
Yeah, and he was like he was transforming almost like how Venom transforms with the mouth and stuff like that. And then the neck starts doing it. That 30 years play at the end was the 30 years of 30 years of 30 years of, because I'm guessing he's 30 years old and then he's been doing it, or his dad's been gone for 30 years. I don't know exact amount of which one that is.
He don't look too much older than 30. Like maybe now he is. I'd be.
Well, if his dad left at like 3 or 4, he'd only be like 34 or something. But either way, if he went in on that, the visuals, everything, top tier.
I like respect when people go through bad stuff, but then they don't pay it forward to their kids and they actually do a better job. I think that's dope. So
yeah, this now he got me hooked to it. I wasn't a believer. Now I'm seeing it. Like as we move forward, I'm starting to see it. Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what to check out next. We appreciate y'all. Let's go.